Are you working hard, earning more than you've ever made, but still feel like financial freedom is out of reach? Let's talk about why. Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tashika Ma'at. I'm a financial coach and I help you keep more cash in your pockets so you can invest and build a life of freedom. So I want to break down this topic because I need to tell you some real truths as to why you are not moving forward financially despite making a good income. Because here's the secret. It is not about how much you make. It is about how much you keep and put it to work for you. So I'm going to break down in this video the biggest wealth blockers keeping you from financial freedom. All right, here we go. Wealth blocker number one, you are focused on income and not strategy. I know, I was there. I was focusing on, let's get that next promotion. Let's get that next raise. Let's get that next job so we can increase our salary. But here's the thing. Yes, while making money is great, it really doesn't mean anything if you're not able to put strategy to it so that it can actually work for you. And one of the things I see all too often is as you increase your income, guess what? You're also increasing your lifestyle. So you're always gonna feel like, oh, I'm making more money, but why doesn't it feel like I'm actually making enough? Well, because you're also spending as much as you're making. I know, I've been there. That's something that I had to realize was that the sooner I got focused on what's happening with my money, I was able to start positioning it to start building wealth for me rather than being so focused on, I gotta increase my income, I gotta increase my income. Now I was like, okay, now I have the income, what can I do with it and start positioning it to build wealth? Wealth blocker number two, you don't have a system for your money. Here's the thing about building wealth. Wealth requires intention to build. You can't just make money and assume that you increasing your salary is gonna get you there. You have to have a system that allows you to position your money. So that's, how are you setting things up so that you can save money and build up your freedom fund? How are you prioritizing your investments? How are you managing the income that you have so that you can pay your bills effectively and still be able to enjoy life all while building your future? All of those things require you to have a system in place that when your money comes in, you have avenues to be able to direct them to the life that you want to live so that you're not having to worry about what's happening with my money every single month. Wealth blocker number three, you are prioritizing debt payments over investments. Paying off debt is important, but if you are throwing all of your income that you're getting in because you need to jump and get out of debt, you want to rethink that. My philosophy is it's important for you to not only pay off debt, but you have to understand, number one, why is it that you are in debt? Because chances are, yes, you're paying off debt, but you're stuck in this cycle because you don't understand the root cause of what's happening, what's leading to the debt, and then you're constantly throwing your money to it. So before you get all gung-ho of, all right, I just need to pay off this debt, and you start throwing a bunch of cash at it, get clear on what's happening with your finances, as I talked about previously, making sure you have a system for your money so you can understand what's going on. But it's so important that you're also prioritizing wealth building. It doesn't have to be all or nothing. You can pay off debt and reduce those balances, but also still make sure that you are putting money towards building up your investments, thus building up your future, so that you are not paying off all that debt and bringing your net worth to zero. I mean, essentially, yes, building up your net worth requires you to pay off debt, but you also want to make sure that you're building on the other end of that spectrum. Wealth blocker number four, you're waiting for the perfect time to invest. One, there is no perfect time to invest because the best time to invest was yesterday and the next best time to invest is today. Time is the most important factor for you to invest. So don't think that, oh, I'll start investing once I pay off all my debt, or I'll start investing once I increase my salary and have a good surplus. One, you don't really need a lot of money to start investing. So those excuses are out the window. You want to make sure that you are not waiting for that perfect time. Get started. It could be within your employer's 401k plan, putting aside money with every paycheck so that you can build it up. But you, again, have to make sure that you are positioning your income to build for you. Because at the end of the day, that income, let me tell you, it's not secure. Let's just be real. Your income is not secure. At any day, they can snip it off from you and be like, all right, bye, go find yourself another job. And if you have not taken the time to position your income to build wealth, build up your emergency fund, guess what? You're out on your butt trying to figure out what to do next. And then the next wealth blocker here is you think that investing means you need to sacrifice your life now and start building up your future. I know when I started the FIRE journey, it was like, okay, you gotta save 50% or more of your paycheck and, live below your means so that you can build up and invest. And you're probably thinking this because if you've heard of the FIRE journey, financial independence, retire early, you've probably gotten that idea or seen that, oh, that requires you to live way less than your means, invest as much as you can so that you can eventually retire and live, live a good life. But it requires a lot of sacrifice now. Not over here. That's not what we do over here. I know I caught that Kool-Aid early on, but I gave it up fairly quickly. And guess what? It didn't stop me from building up a multi-six-figure investment portfolio, right? I was still able to use my six-figure salary to build up without sacrificing my lifestyle. So I want to make sure that you understand that the way that you build wealth is going to revolve around what are your values, what is your vision for your life, and then you can tailor your plan. And that's essentially what I help my clients do. I help them look at what is the vision they have for their life, what are the milestones and achievements they want to receive with their investments and their finances, and I help them implement a system that is going to drive them towards that vision. So I want you to understand that it does not require sacrifice for you to build wealth. The most important thing for you is to make sure that you have a vision of what exactly it is that you want for your life so that you can craft a sustainable plan to get you there. So from everything I've shared in this video, I want you to move from that reactive state of managing your money to being very proactive with your money. As I've shared before, one of the most important things you need to do is make sure that you have a vision. And what that looks like is you essentially sitting down and envisioning the life that you want of how can I use the income that I'm making now to build a life of freedom, where I don't have to worry about using my time to work for money, but that my money is actually working for me. And that is possible for you. But in order for you to do that, you need to have the right systems in place that will allow you to position your income first to start building for you, taking care of your everyday life, and still being able to enjoy it, have the travels and fun without feeling like you're giving up everything just to secure your future. Learn how to strategically use your income to start building for you, and you can create that life of freedom. So if this video resonated with you, remember to hit that like, subscribe, and notification button. And you can connect with me on Instagram, LinkedIn, and Threads. And until my next video, here's to your financial freedom.